At approximately 8:30 a.m., a suspect identified as Robert Wayne Stevenson arrived at the Serenity Star Women's Recovery Center. He parked in front of that residence. He was then contacted by his ex-wife, who is a resident, and she asked him to leave. While she was having a conversation with him, she observed that he was in possession of a handgun. Once she observed this, she retreated back into the dormitory and told all the occupants to leave. All the female occupants then fled the facility. Upon the residents fleeing the scene, Stevenson produced a shotgun from his vehicle and proceeded to break out the front window of the facility, eventually gaining access to the interior. At 8:40 a.m., the Smithville Police Department received a 911 call of a man with a gun located at Serenity Star Comfort Cafe, located at 111 Northwest 1st Street. Officer Federico Salazar arrived on scene and made contact with Stevenson through the broken out window. Upon initial contact, Officer Salazar did observe that Stevenson was in possession of a weapon, of 2 firearms. Officer Salazar began talking to Stevenson, who indicated that he wanted to commit suicide. Officer Salazar continued talking with Stevenson in an attempt to get Stevenson to disarm and surrender. Other units arrived on scene and attempted to speak with Stevenson also. During this time, assistance was then requested from the Bastrop County Sheriff's Office and the Texas Department of Public Safety. After approximately 20 minutes, Stevenson would no longer communicate with Officer Salazar. At this time, additional resources were requested from the Texas Department of Public Safety, SWAT, and negotiations. The officers from several agencies then further locked down the perimeter on the building and waited for further resources to arrive. The DPS SWAT team and negotiation teams arrived and deployed, during which time a SWAT team member began verbal contact with Stevenson through the wall of the building. After approximately 1 hour, Stevenson surrendered without further incident and was taken into custody. He is currently being processed for burglary of a habitation at the Bastrop County Sheriff's Office, and further charges may be pending after a complete investigation. We are grateful that the situation came to a peaceful conclusion and Mr. Stevenson can receive the assistance that he needs.